G'day, ZiggyD here, and welcome back for some more Borderlands pre-sequel action. This time I got another farming guide for you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys and showing you guys how to farm the level 30 secret boss, Iwajira. This farm is absolutely fantastic for gearing up when you finished the normal playthrough and are preparing to kind of go into the true Vault Hunter mode. So you're preparing to step up a difficulty and you don't have very good gear or much moonstone or much cash. This will give you a huge amounts of each of those things and make the start of the next difficulty much more manageable, where it does get that difficulty spike. So pretty awesome stuff. You can start this around level 27, though you're going to have an easier time the closer you get to 30. So what we're going to be doing is going to Serenity's Waste. That's right, this is the very first zone. What? There's a level 30 boss in this zone. Pretty awesome stuff. So this was discovered about 24 hours ago, and I did farm this for a couple hours today, and it was, oh man, it was fantastic. I started off with the worst gear ever, and after probably about 10 to 15 runs of this boss, I ended up with the boss's legendary, which is an acidic rocket launcher, which I'll throw up a screenshot of on screen for you guys, hopefully. And I also just ended up with heaps and heaps of loot upgrades. I started with the absolute rubbish gear, most rubbish gear. I was using like just a basic green Jacobs pistol that I just couldn't find anything else, and I was finally able to grind myself up to these pretty damn nice pistols right here. But essentially what we're going to be doing is going just to this area just here, so you essentially just pop right around the corner. It's nice and quick, and you can just take that bike there to be nice and fast, and that'll save you some O2 as well. And then you're going to be getting to this lava waterfall, not a waterfall, which you've probably seen before, and you can just boost straight up onto this little ledge here. From there you want to scoot around this way and jump in here, then you can just run along this edge just here, and we're going to jump and cross and fly across this way. Now, depending on how long it took you to get here, you might be getting a little bit low on O2. So what we'll do is we'll go to this side and just run in this direction here. Then you can just boost once and slam down on this O2 thing here, and you'll be pumped and ready for O2. And here we go. Here is Iwajira. So this boss can be pretty difficult when you first encounter him. He does have corrosive damage, so if you have a corrosive immune shield or a corrosive reducing shield, it's going to make it a lot easier. He does a few different attacks. He does some nasty melee attacks. He spawns some adds, and he does a massive acid laser beam. Now, the best way to shoot him is to shoot him right in the mouth to get those crits. That's what you want to be doing. And there's that massive laser beam right there. As you can see, I can kind of just face tank that, but earlier on what you want to do is, when you know he's about to do the laser, so after he's spawned adds, or if it's his first attack, what you want to do is you want to sprint to the right, sprint in close, tuck in like this, and about, I don't know, 75% of the time you can dodge the laser beam. So I was a bit slack there. We'll see if I can get a nice dodge for you guys. I'm gonna regen my shields just here. You can save the adds in case you do get downed to try and deal with those guys. Otherwise, this guy's big, he moves fast, he's quite difficult to deal with when you do have poor gear, but I was able to down him just once or twice, which gave me the gear to farm him much more easily. So I can avoid the majority of that. I did get tagged by the beam just there. So he's spawning adds, you can attack him nicely during the adds, and then when he's going to do the beam, you want to sprint. There we go. I'm getting pretty hurt. So once you have good gear, it's much easier to just sort of burst him down rather than trying to do any of this. So he should be about to do the beam there, and I absolutely failed to miss it. It's quite difficult to dodge. I think there's probably going to be some better ways of dealing with the boss fight itself. But as I said, you'll kind of struggle for those first few kills before you're level 30, and then the XP and loot you'll get will make it a lot easier. So once you do have that good gear though, what you can essentially do is sort of line yourself in the front of his face, jump, get airborne, and just unload through his laser into his mouth. And that's the easiest way to deal a lot of damage just there. And as you can see, massive loot explosion. Oh boy, this thing is insane. Now you need to check the entire arena because he has a tendency to throw loot all over the place. As you can see, it is literally everywhere. It's kind of funny, but also kind of annoying because you need to scoot around here and pick up everything. And he will like throw a legendary into the lava occasionally, so you need to check that out. Like, I've got a purple shield all over here. I like to run big circles around the arena to make sure I've got everything. You can just sort of keep an eye out for the colors. It's just like, yeah, whatever, nothing over there. Looks like there's nothing over there. You can scoot over there, and then once you do a big loop, you can pop into the middle and see what you get. So I have confirmed that he can drop that corrosive rocket launcher, which seems like it'll be pretty strong against robots, but otherwise isn't too exciting. But overall, like, the amount of loot and cash this guy gives, and moonstone, like huge amounts of moonstone. You'll just see all this moonstone I'm getting here. There's absolutely tons of it. I think I did a couple runs and ended up with like 50 extra moonstone, so it's pretty legit in terms of that. But also just picking up the drops you get here and selling those back to the shops is going to net you a huge amount of cash. So I can just like pick up all these purples and sell those. I'm actually full, so I'm just going to grab the moonstone and get out of here. And then once you've kind of, you've looted all the things you want to loot, you're happy with what you've got, you can pop over to those O2 if you run out of O2. Then we're just going to save and exit. And this will put us back at the little base there, the moon base, and you can literally just go back out. So we start off right here. And then we can just pop into the shops just here and sell our stuff that we don't want, sort through our awesome loots, and then work our way up. Now, I'll be also putting out a video very soon about how to use the loot grinder to produce legendaries, and this method just here of farming this boss is very helpful in doing that as well, because you can get legendaries off this guy pretty quickly, because it's such a fast boss run to do, and once you do get the gear to be able to do it really quickly, like I can now, then it becomes a fast way of farming that, and moonstone especially, which means you can do a lot of that grinding to get those legendaries. So hopefully you guys found this interesting, and hopefully if you have any questions about the fight, or if you have any tips on how to engage the boss a little bit better when you're a bit under-geared, because it is a difficult boss and I have a hard time dodging his attacks. I managed to get through it just got by the skin of my teeth a few times, and that got me the gear to do it more easily, but those first few fights can be a little bit rough. But if you guys persevere, you'll get there and you'll start getting some of that sweet loot like I have been. It's been thoroughly enjoyable, been loving it. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.